Welcome to the Deadzone Podcast. Deadzone is the sci-fi tabletop miniature skirmish game from Mantic Games. And now, here are your hosts Rob Harper and Jack Pike. I am your announcer, William Randolph Wintergreen.
Welcome to the 100th episode of Deadzone the Podcast for September 2019. In this episode, we recorded live at the Michigan Mantic Weekend. Sorry for the audio quality of this episode, but we did our best. As always, you can go to deadzonegame.podbean.com or youtube.com/deadzonethepodcast for the video version of the show. Now on to this episode.
Stop moving, I gotta put you in frame.
Well, I'm sitting on my balls. I gotta move the boys around.
This is all being recorded. This is gonna be the beginning of the show.
Sitting on my balls?
It's probably very echoey in here too. So.
Yes, sir. Coming here from the dungeons of Evolution Games.
Yeah. From the depths of Evolution, relax.
Oh, but...
Pretend it's not even there, Jack.
Oh, hello. Hey, I didn't see you there.
Do we know what we're gonna talk about?
This is me being candid.
You keep staring at the camera. You would be very good at those porns that they all natural.
I'd be very good at porns.
Anyways, yeah, you know what game time?
Not really.
No, I don't think so. We'll just have to wing it. We'll have to, we'll pause it and we'll bring in Rick at some point.
Yes. You're just talking about the weekend.
Yep. I'll do the intro like normal.
Okay.
Ready? You don't have to have your hands in front of
If I can't look at the camera, I have to perform for someone. It's going to be you. You know that.
You're a troublemaker. Welcome to Deadzone the Podcast. That was really loud. This is episode 100.
The last one.
The end. This is the end.
My old friend. That's
sad.
Moment of silence.
That's good. Yeah, we're live. You'll notice it's a little different sounding. This is an echoey room in Evolution Games in Lansing, Michigan. Send help. We've been kidnapped by Rory Call and Brian Novak. We're doing the Michigan Mantic Weekend.
Mantic Michigan Weekend.
I think Michigan's first.
Michigan Mantic Weekend?
I think so.
I like it.
MMC. MMW. Jack's representing.
MMC.
And yeah, we're here.
It's a full weekend of Mantic Games. Those guys are outside right now playing some Deadzone. They've been here since the early hours of 9 o'clock.
Pat's been live on Facebook if you didn't see it.
Yeah.
It didn't work so well because their connection is
The connection's horrible, so...
I think they put a Faraday cage around this place.
Yeah, it's not... It wasn't the...
Saw the Magic players.
I hope it came out okay. I mean, I haven't even looked at it yet.
No, I saw they were there, but we don't know what happened. Jack was photobombing the whole time.
I was not. That's a bold-faced lie. So Deadzone's in full swing. Later on tonight, we got some drill ball.
Yep.
Where us truly will be playing.
Theoretically, we'll see how many people show up.
We've been coerced. I mean,
we think we're going to be
if
playing.
you can call gunpoint coercing, send help.
Yes. I think by definition, at gunpoint is coerced.
Yeah, it's almost like that is the real definition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no gray area there, I don't think. There's not even a quibble.
That's true. We have to thank Jeff Burbage for giving Jack and I a ride from Canada.
Yes, the world-renowned Mantic world traveler Jeff Burbage.
We met him about halfway-ish, and then we carpooled. And we enjoyed his company. And
yeah, it was a good drive from Canada to Lansing, Michigan. And yeah, we're staying with Pat. Pat said thanks. Let us stay in your hotel room.
My pleasure.
We did have to perform things for him, but
yes, like Oklahoma and Rising Dolls.
naked.
Try
to can with a skirt.
Big special shout out to Evolution Games for allowing the MMC guys to host their event here.
Well, we've basically taken over, to be honest.
Yeah, we stole one of their rooms. And what else was there? Anything else we have to
talk?
Well, last night we tried out the new role-playing game.
Well, I wasn't going to get into that. I meant before we talked this.
Oh, okay.
But we can jump right into it. Yeah, we tried.
Last night we played the latest beta demo.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
We won't spoil it for you, but
Kings of War.
we won through superior tactics.
Rick said that wasn't the actual. He made it up. I think.
Did he?
I think so.
He lied to us?
I think he kind of went off of what was supposed to happen.
Wow.
We fought some undead, and it was a role-playing game. I don't think we mentioned that. It's the Kings of War role-playing game.
Yes.
We
By
played
Red Scar.
the Kickstarter is now on. Go check that out.
I played a Halfling Druid.
I played a Paladin, obviously.
And I played a Salamander Pirate.
Swashbuckler.
Corsair.
And it was fun. Yeah, it worked really well. It was pretty short, so we never really got to see a lot of stuff, but it was fun enough to see that it worked well. The system worked better than I thought.
The mechanics are pretty savvy.
The mechanics are really
We never got
geared
really
towards
attacked.
storytelling.
Yes.
We were too efficient. We never really got attacked. We killed everybody before they get attacked.
That's true.
But yeah, the actual story. I think we could have played it even up. There's keywords, and we could have played up the keywords. I think more.
Yeah, we didn't play as
Like
much
Rick
as-
was kind of. We should have embellished. Like Rick was embellishing our attacks. And stuff.
Yeah.
We should have been doing that kind of more. But
I was embellishing from one side to the other.
well, you're too busy reloading your gun most of the time. Actually. Yeah, it was pretty fun. So yeah, check that out on Kickstarter.
And Dreadball Ultimate was being played right beside us.
That's true.
We never played because I have to play in a Dreadball tournament, and I've never played Dreadballs for once with Jack, and I played it poorly and wrongly. So I got all the special abilities. So
Yeah, so we're talking about the Dreadball tournament. That's going to happen later on tonight.
I'm sure you'll hear about that at some point. Yeah. Otherwise, it's been good times hanging out with everybody down here.
Yeah. They have a great community up here in Michigan. Still more people are coming in later on tonight too. Not everyone's here right now.
Right.
Blake Schroed, the guy who runs the Big Gate Kings War Game, is supposed to be coming today. Be good to see him and Kyle.
And during the Deadzone tournament, they have 2 consecutive Adepticon champions playing.
That's true.
We got Adam Kinney from 2 years ago and Corey. What's Corey's last name?
I don't know what Corey's last name is.
Corey from Detroit. From the block. He was this year's champion.
From the 8 Mile.
So you go. Everybody, every other region better step up because
true.
Michigan's got 2 of the champions. Although Coach is back next year, so he keeps claiming that he's gonna
take
steal it back. At least someone from his group.
Wow.
So we'll see who comes with him, and we'll see if they can steal it back from the Michigan guys. New York needs to represent. They've been letting
They need to rep.
the team down.
I don't know.
Maybe this year's champion at the Conference of Triton, with that GT, hopefully they'll show up. Who was it, Walter?
Yeah, the guy from Syracuse.
Yeah, well, I think Walter, right?
Albany? I think it was Albany.
Yeah, Walter's from Albany, so maybe he'll take a drive out one day and come out to Adepticon
Yeah.
and rep the NYC.
With the amount of people Rick got out on a weekend, that's not a big event.
No.
And these people,
They
most
all
of them
go.
all
Yeah.
go.
I think they all go.
This is going to be everyone there. This is going to be a big contingency.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they all go next year, it'll be hard to beat.
Tomorrow is Vanguard.
Yep, we played our first game of Vanguard today.
Rob was upset.
It's because Jack cheats. And Jack cheats and Pat helps him cheat by not telling me all the rules.
I gave him bad advice. I gave him some bad advice.
No, it wasn't that bad. It was a good learning game. And there was a lot of bad dice rolls on my side.
Yeah.
That was really what I had a chance to kill a few guys and they just whiffed.
Yeah, but outside of the die rolls, did you feel the game was pretty good?
Oh yeah,
Pretty solid?
It was a lot easier than I read the rule book, and it seemed a lot more complicated with nerd rules and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, once you start playing, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, once you figure out what you can do,
Yeah.
the fatiguing part is slightly confusing until you actually do it. And then once you do it, you're like, oh, why did that sound so
And then all the keywords, but just like that zone, you gotta learn what all
the special abilities are. But if you play King's War, then those special abilities transfer over.
Some of them, but then there's certain, like that's a lot of it screwed me up because I'm used to King's of War, and a lot of it was like, oh, that doesn't work that way because King's of War is slightly different.
True.
So that screws you up a bit that way. And same with Deadzone. Although at least it's got not the same aesthetic as Deadzone, so I could distance myself a bit from it.
Yes.
But King's of War was very similar looking, so I would be like, oh, is this? Oh, that's King's of War. No.
See, I had the exact opposite reaction.
As soon as those Night Stalkers got on the table, I was like, well, I'm home. These are just plagued with
That's true, yeah.
The strike team that I got was right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, it was a plagued strike team, right?
I didn't have to learn anything. You were like, oh, well, this isn't my army. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It did play very similar to the plague.
Yeah.
You wish the plague played that well, actually. I think the plague won't be that strong against those guys.
My plague dogs need bloodlust.
Yeah, that's true. But no more abilities in Deadzone, please.
Oh, okay.
If you can take one thing from our last episode, there's no more abilities in Deadzone. As a going away present, please. Simplify. Yeah, so that was so far, it's been a great weekend. We had fun. I had taquitos, so that's important. No alcohol yet, which is unimportant.
But maybe it's afternoon now.
It's true.
Maybe that bottle of bourbon will have to make an appearance.
Yes, that was from Rick. You did that?
Rick, yes. So if we can indulge me for a moment, the lovely Rick Hall and Brian Novak, they gifted me with a Dutch tray with the MMC logo on it as thanks for my servitude at Adepticon, being the ringer for every game that there was.
Every game.
So I
guess that's what I get for not actually helping.
Well, you help. Don't.
You helped
me.
All I wanted was a membership card. I didn't even get that.
So I just want to say that it is appreciated and thank you very much.
I do like how you're wearing a Michigan shirt and an Ohio hat, though. You're like warring with yourself.
Well, there is a disputed land thing from the 1800s, but all that aside, when the roving gangs, when the ne'er-do-wells come roving, looking for foreigners, I'll be like, right there.
That's true. I represent Deadzone the Podcast. I'm like Jack. And Whaley Mutani, actually. So yeah, that's so far this weekend, and we're going to bring Rick in after the break, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else we want to talk about now?
Any news?
No. Deadzone's dead. That's where we're quitting.
No, we're quitting because we had 100 episodes. We didn't miss a single month.
Not 1 month.
We have.
I came in early.
Yeah, you're like 14, episode 14.
Yeah.
I guess we can do a little retrospective.
We're looking at about 7 years of constant content.
Retrospective, I came in a year roughly after.
So yeah, around there. Yeah, because early on we did 2 a month, which we couldn't keep up because it was hard.
That was hard.
But there was a lot more news back then.
Yes, because we were in the cusp. There was still a Kickstarter going on, the original
Yeah, when we
Kickstarter.
started, yeah. The Kickstarter, I think we started before the Kickstarter ended.
Oh, for sure we did.
Yeah.
For sure we did.
Not even before it delivered, before it even ended. But, yeah, I don't know. Was there any particular episode you guys liked? I don't. They all blur together and I don't listen to them, so.
Episode 13.
Before it was on YouTube. It started at 14 on YouTube.
What was it? Episode 13.
I don't know, was that the time before Pat showed up?
No, that would have been hurtful if I had decided that was the one I chose. That would have been, if that was my ulterior motive, no.
What happened in episode 13? Why is it so good?
Because it was a retrospective. You had decided to travel to England, and I made a. I believe it was 13, or it was 12.
Because, well, there was an early one too where it was just me. I think it was like 4 or 5 where it was just I ranted. Because Jack wasn't available and we wanted to keep that schedule, so I ranted for a moment. So, and it was only like 15 minutes long or something.
Just you calling people bitches from around the four corners of the world.
Is that where it comes from?
No, yeah,
that's just funny.
Why are everyone bitches? There's bitches off.
Yeah, that's that. Way back then, it was still the same as now. There's bitches from all 4 corners of the world. Whiny bitches.
That's what it was, whiny bitches.
So what did we do on my episode?
The first one, I remember we were in Jack's room. It was me and Jack on Jack's couch in his room, and you were on his computer. And it was like pretty awkward because we barely knew you. We didn't know you at all, I don't think. We hadn't met you yet.
Yeah, because I reached out to you guys and moved.
Yeah, because we were going to have James Hewitt on, but then he quit. And then, you stepped up and you got me on it. And yeah, I remember it was pretty awkward.
You told me he died.
Yes, James Hewitt did die, but he's back now.
Oh, okay.
He's resurrected.
He's been reanimated.
It was pretty awkward. I remember that, and yeah, I sort of remember that recording. And it actually recorded, which is nice. And I think we had you on video. It was before we actually
do video?
I think we could see each other.
I don't remember doing video.
Maybe not. I do remember we were sitting on the couch though, which is an odd thing that we'd be in the same room to record the podcast.
But you guys, I think in the beginning you guys only recorded at Jack's house because you couldn't connect.
Yeah, there was a lot of technical issues over the years that still are playing.
You couldn't connect over Skype or something.
Well, I think early on Skype didn't work that way. Yeah, we didn't have any recording thing over Skype. We could only record one side.
And we lived closer together, and we were able to spend more time. It's better when you're looking at people, when you're able to.
Oh, I hate it. I'd much rather be fiddling on my computer.
Yeah, because
I'd rather be searching while I'm talking.
No, that's only team building because Coach doesn't tell me he's listening for it, so I have to write it down.
And it's wrong. I think every episode
Coach
he's
wrong.
wrong.
It's not a joke. It literally is this that he gets it wrong every single time. And afterwards, either we discover it in this show and we're like, or afterwards I'm like, okay, it's wrong. I'm just going to put it in the list that Coach does not count.
There's an asterisk. If you look through, you can count how many.
Yeah, he does it wrong quite often. That's what he said. Actually, recently we were talking. I think it was on the Superhero podcast. He said. Yeah, he can figure out all this stuff in football, like when he's doing all this stuff, but you ask him to add like 2 word numbers to the But yeah, and team building exercise, that started, really it was started just so Coach wouldn't want to be on the regular episode every single month. So we had to like give him his own show.
Oh, that's right.
To get him off the regular shows.
It took some of the workload off of making the regular podcasts.
Yeah.
Because team building
exercise. That's something to talk about. Yeah.
So we were still putting up.
Yeah, I guess we are still putting up 2 a month, and we are still doing team building exercise. It won't be on the podcast. It will be just on Coach's YouTube channel, and we are still doing Deadzone TV. It's going to be on Twitch, and then we'll have the recorded version on YouTube, just because YouTube sucks, and Hank is still hooked to YouTube anymore. So don't worry about those. Those will still be going. We're not going away. We're still doing DZ TV. It'll just be more like this, where it's just conversational. Probably, well, I think we'll probably still. I can screen share, so I can still
We'll
show
call it
people.
Deadzone between 2 friends.
That's right.
Deadzone between 2 walls.
I'm getting a little Galifianakis all up in here already.
A little beardy. Before I get distracted, I was going to talk about something.
You were going to say if I'm Galifianakis, that would make you Jimmy Glick, and then that would make
I don't know who
you.
that is. I don't know who any of these people are.
It's a bit where like the host doesn't know who the people are, so that would make you Tig.
So I'm really that person because I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I don't know who you're talking
When the
about.
host pretends they don't know who
Jimmy
the person
Glick was a Dane Carvey? No, not a Martin Short character.
See, and no matter what star came on, he didn't know who they were, and he would ask these inane questions.
See, I was supposed to just play along with everything now, but I just have no idea what you're talking about. I would play along with you, Jack. I just have no idea where you're coming from. You should have on your wavelength, but you were so far out of my. I was like, what are you talking about?
Because I'm here.
I'm glad that you understood it. Jack wasn't having a stroke.
I guess Jack's other. When Jack gets to the next level, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, you have to step up because the house is like, what's going on?
I bet you this podcast sounds like our first one.
Pretty echoey, yeah.
It's gonna be echoey. It's gonna.
Yeah.
It is. We are in a pretty echoey chamber.
But the good thing is this room is kind of soundproofed. If we were out there, it would be
loud.
horrible. You wouldn't
It is
hear
loud.
anything.
Yeah, for sure. Which is nice. Evo Games has these rooms set aside for role playing, so
Yeah.
you can just book the time. You come in, you play with your group someplace, a neutral.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
If you have your own landline phone, there's a jack in the wall that you can plug the phone in.
Why would you want to do
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah. And
Operator.
I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about.
No.
I think
It's been a good run.
yeah.
I enjoyed my times on.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have Rick on, and yeah, we'll talk about some other things. We'll talk about Pat choking.
Try not to.
Can you stop this thing?
Good stuff.
It's the first time using it, so it's.
I thought there was a stop button.
See it?
Oh, it's in the front.
I was gonna say it's got.
I'm an idiot.
No, it never recorded.
I didn't see you there.
I was enjoying my dark roast. Posh bean name.
Insert Posh Bean name here.
Insert posh bean name here.
So people are playing Deadzone.
Yeah, here are the hardcore Deadzone players in Michigan. It's very early in the morning. And they've been at it an hour before I even got here. So hats off to those guys.
We would have played, but we didn't want to hurt their feelings.
I didn't want to get up.
Didn't want to get up early. Oh, the truth, I guess.
I played him on Jack.
Rick's always got control.
The old switcheroo.
Sure.
Didn't see that coming.
We called you in today. We're giving you the podcast. This is Yay! Here you go.
The attendance of the tournament is very dismal. We are
happy. That's right. You've been officially relieved of your return. Take your shirt off. Get out. No, Rick. Yes, you've organized this Michigan Mantic Weekend. Yes, we recorded all that. That's all in.
How could you hit stop when you left?
And I hit it again when I came back in.
Oh, well, shit.
This is why I'm in charge, Pat.
Why did you play him in charge?
I have no idea.
Okay.
You can request a trial by stone if you don't want to be removed from the Pathfinder.
Well,
Trial by stone.
Or we can dunk you like a witch.
I was going to say, isn't that the trial by stone?
If you float, you're a witch. If you sink, you're a Pathfinder.
That's right.
well, I guess that means I'm a Pathfinder because I don't float.
You don't swim.
I don't float at all.
So yeah, we already talked about you ran us in the last night. You ran us through the beta demo.
Yep.
That was fun.
Was that the second adventure, or did you just?
So that was my adventure.
Okay.
Yeah, that was different.
And actually, when you guys first started recording this, I checked on it. It is officially funded.
Oh, good.
Check the Kickstarter about half an hour
I
ago.
did not think it was not.
No, I knew.
Yeah.
It didn't fund as fast as some Mantic ones, but this is Red Scar.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have the reach as the Mantic ones.
Yeah, they have 9 days left now for all the other.
Plus, it is a role-playing game, and I think the crossover is tiny between miniature wargaming and role players.
Well, I hope it would. Like you already said, that it's great because it'll get more fluff into the world.
Yes.
Role playing does that, and hopefully because of this, we'll get a Warpath one too. So hopefully it's successful enough to get a Warpath version.
And actually, because the fluff is so important, big deal.
Oh, he's bringing it back.
Oh, is he not like that? He doesn't like the fluff again?
Yeah, that was like an OG thing because early on I was like, yeah, we can talk about all the faction checks. Like, screw that. Fluff doesn't mean nothing. Let's roll some dice.
Just roll some dice.
Really?
I'll make my own fluff up right now.
So, yeah, how's the weekend go for you, Rick?
It's going good. So lower attendance for Deadzone, but it's still everybody's here to play.
It's good for the community.
It's fun.
It's the whole evolution becomes Deadzone, Dreadball, Vanguard, role-playing game, Dreadball Ultimate, all of it for a whole weekend.
Yeah, for this, just this weekend. I think that in general, you guys play a lot of games here all the time.
We do. We have quite a few games going constantly here.
Yeah. It's good. You have a good community.
Games War guys come up.
Yeah, you're
Blake's
getting
supposed to be coming later today.
Yeah.
So that's some of the Detroit guys come out.
Yep. They had a couple of them had another tournament that they were already involved in.
That's the problem. You gotta find a weekend, and then it's September, so kids just going back to school.
Everything's back into school.
But if you do it like we were talking, you do it in the summer, people are busy too, so.
It doesn't really matter what weekend you pick, but at the same time, it's an excuse for all of us to get together and have fun.
Yeah.
And you have a big plan about the whole year. I saw your schedule.
Yeah, we're looking at doing a minimum of 3 tournaments of each of the games. And next year for Mantic Weekend, making that our big Michigan champion. And we're getting ready to go live with a new website for the Michigan Mantic community. Brian's leading all that. And we tried it at first with a WordPress site, and it didn't have what we wanted on it, so we're gonna upgrade.
We're gonna use Wix.
Squarespace. So you got it all organized. You guys are way more organized than most people.
Well, luckily because of Brian.
Brian's an organized person.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a lot more organized than I am. I just give him the ideas and be like, all right.
Lately, Brian's been very distracted.
It means.
Right. Guy gets a girlfriend, next thing he knows. Yeah.
So you're saying we should have booked Brian for the episode? Is that?
Probably.
Oh, okay. That's
but you would have to schedule that out. Like,
You're not supposed to say that in front of the guest.
No. Pat said he haven't pressed record yet, so it's all.
Nothing.
I mean, I like what Rick's been doing here, and I'm hoping that.
As the overlord, you're happy with his performance?
I am, actually. I'm happy with most of my guys. They all do good work, but I'd like to see more of these Mantic Weekends pop up in the area. I have right now Shane down working out in Texas and John Jack in Nebraska to cover us in the Midwest. So if we can get them all together and things, and maybe start making
If there's any
travels, yeah.
I think other people should step up. We need Florida, we need California.
Well, we need a lot of things in California.
So people, step up. If you're listening to this and you want a community, be like Rick.
We get some in Canada.
We need a shirt that puts your face on it, says be like Rick.
We get someone in Canada to do it.
Yeah, that would be kind of a nice thing.
Nah.
It'd be easier to get people to go to you guys because you can tell the whys. Well, we're going Niagara Falls right there.
I thought you were going to
It's true.
mention the pot thing.
No.
Americans aren't keen on passports, though.
That's right. You got to get across the border.
Everyone has passport.
Okay, so let's hold the two Americans in here and see.
Yeah, let's see. How many people have
We're about 50-50 right now.
Yeah. So,
You should always have a passport. You never know when you need to go on the land.
see, he's ready to book out at any second.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm going to break the law.
It's not saying he's breaking the law currently, but
I just, you never know what's going to happen in your life.
You've had a raccoon scare a couple times.
It's true. I had some gangster raccoons jacking up my house.
and the toughs. You might have to defend yourself against all those toughs in your park.
Those toughs were in the park the other day, too.
That's true.
Sun was down, they're hanging out at the bleachers,
Yeah.
walking my dog, scared.
Scary.
You need disguise, I'm telling you.
No, I think you should go all Punisher on them. He's got to rid this park of the toughs.
Vigilante justice. That's
Yeah.
what you recommend.
That's what I think for sure.
Okay.
My dog's gonna turn and punish.
Wow.
My dog's too friendly for that.
Yeah. If by Punisher you mean like jump on them and like them.
Yeah,
And get her hair all over them.
exactly.
His hair. Either of their hairs. Yeah, so good job so far. What's the future hold?
More tournaments and more play. That's been the big thing. Is like
Map campaigns?
we've looked at some map campaigns for Kings of War and Vanguard. Obviously, we have some games to finish for our Vanguard.
Yes.
You guys have been going up and visiting Pat to play.
Yeah, we've been filming the 3-player tier of Iron and Ice.
Nice.
Iron and Ice because,
Isn't that a song?
I'm not on the Alliance. So they take
Who's the Iron?
They take second seat. Anyone not from the north.
It's everyone versus the Northern Alliance.
Pretty much.
Well,
It's supposed to be Abyssal Doors, I think, right?
yeah, it's Abyssal Doors versus the Northern Alliance is the story part of the campaign.
Yeah.
But we're not playing Abyssal Doors.
Nobody has them for you.
I do.
Do you have them?
Yeah, we have some players here in Michigan that have Abyssal Doors.
I would think they were one of the rarer ones.
Yeah, they got a re-sculpt coming up, so
Did it?
keep an eye out for them.
Sneak.
Better.
If you like evil dwarves.
Yeah, that's true.
It's better than evil fish. We did fight evil fish. Yeah, hopefully, we've been talking for a long time about doing Skype, doing role-playing games. So maybe
Yeah.
get you on to do the Kings of War.
Oh yeah,
We definitely
I'd love to do that.
moving
We
forward.
we talked about doing a raffle for a winner to come join. Ooh, did we not last night?
I think you dreamt that. Is that before or after you destroyed the chair?
I seem to remember it might have been.
I thought we talked about that here.
But we did say that we because people have been interested in joining these kickoffs. We keep talking about them doing these role-playing games. Probably a bunch of one-shots. I don't know how many campaigns, but we'll...
I think a raffle for a spot in a one-shot.
Yeah, people... We'll have maybe a contest yet to have somebody who has a Skype connection come in and join us for the games. And that'd be pretty cool. We get guest DMs like Rick.
Will Wheaton?
No, I'd rather Rick. Because, we had a good time last night. It was fun.
Good.
You get the gal from Critical Role?
No. Which Critical Role? There's lots of girls in
I forget. Who was came to the booth?
No, she was from, she was in Critical Role.
That was Amy Down
Yeah,
from
she-
Geek and Sundry.
Geek and Sundry,
yeah.
They used to be, but they're not anymore. Yeah, no, it's future's bright. We're gonna keep going, just not with the podcast. Sorry. So it's your job to keep it going, Rick. It's on you.
We've handed the podcast.
Oh boy.
I have cards.
Like I have
Here you
cards.
go. Cards. I don't think it has any names on it. I'll just give you the passwords to everything.
Again, maybe we should work with Brian. It sounds like...
They can do it together. It's a two-person job.
Exactly.
Well,
I think I'm the Brian.
That's all I'm guilty.
Well, then I'm on the right side then.
That's right. But yeah, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, live shows too. We gotta do more hangouts. We used to do a lot of hangouts.
Yeah.
That's one of my fault.
Hobby hangout.
I feel like I was the driving force on that.
Yeah, usually you're the one. And Jack was always working. And he'd cry and say, "Why are you doing it without
Get a
me?"
message at work. We're all hanging out. Again, where are you?
But once you get your basement set up,
Yeah, it's like the paint and everything down
I'm ready to
there.
go. I'm ready to start building again.
Yeah.
I had a burnout.
I'm pretty burned out on painting right now, actually. I haven't painted. Well, I did my dreadball team, but that was it. That was a quick paint.
I had a burnout. I was really getting a lot of things done.
I think, Rick, so you gotta get back to the
Yeah, I gotta get back to the tournament. They got about 3 minutes left.
Well, but maybe we'll get with the talent in here. We'll get Brian in
Get
here.
the talent in here, that might be helpful.
So we'll be back after this other break to talk to maybe Brian. Maybe we'll just end it. Who knows? We'll see.
We're not gonna-
You can talk to this camera still, Pat. You can talk to the camera.
I didn't do it.
Please tell us about the Deadzone tournament.
So we ended up with 6 players. We had quite a few cancellations, but core players. Some of these guys have been around for all 3 years that we've been playing.
You have the
Still here.
Decepticon champion, I see.
We have a Decepticon champion. We have a Decepticon champion 2 years ago, and of course Jeff came down with you guys, or you guys came down with Jeff. Either way. All having fun.
That's all that matters.
It's like, yeah, just keep killing it. I got like...
Probably should stay close. Here comes
That's a stop right.
Yeah, we did start breaking this.
We actually told him to stop.
Welcome back. We're here with Brian Novak, the other Pathfinder from Michigan.
The other half of the MMC community.
That's right. He's also our co-host on Mobile Armor Radio, which everybody should be listening to.
That's true.
And the response.
And the Veermen are trying to break in. They're breaking through the walls.
Bring it in. Send help. Send more GCPS.
Don't worry, we're protected in here. It's completely closed off.
Oh, there you go.
They're digging through the
It's just
walls.
walls.
That's right. And it will just suffocate in a few hours. It's all good. Yeah, so how's it going so far for this weekend for you?
Not too bad. I got 2 wins and 1 loss.
He's playing in the Deadzone tournament.
Yeah, by the way, he's actually playing. He's not just the Pathfinder team.
Yeah, but getting geared up for Dreadball after that. We're in the last round of...
Yeah, you're running Dreadball, right?
Yep.
And you played Dreadball Ultimate last night. How'd you do in that?
I actually managed to get 2 games in. I won the first one.
Nice.
With the 7 points, they just weren't paying attention, I guess. And it was like a half-hour Dreadball Ultimate game. It was quick. And then we played again, so that one took a lot longer.
I know Jeff was saying he lost both games, which we found very surprising.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta aim for the head. Like he's the guy to go with.
Well, I thought you were going to say he's setting him up. He's just setting him up so I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play him by the tournament. He's just going to destroy him. And us.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened in that second game of Ultimate. Is like I started scoring again, and it was like 2 points away, and they all just came after me. It was great.
So that's good. You'll be running that, and you
and Vanguard tomorrow.
So Vanguard,
Nice.
Sunday, fun times. And Rick's playing in Vanguard.
I believe he's planning to play.
He said he doesn't know much, but he said he's playing.
He's gonna play.
Unfortunately, we'll probably have to leave because we're with Jeff, so we won't get to see much of that stuff.
I have to leave fairly early myself.
There you go. Gotcha. But it's been a fun weekend so far, and you've been a great host.
Oh, thanks. It's been great having you guys around.
And really, we just brought you in because we're going to yell at you. But we have nothing to yell at you. You're the good one. We've decided. Rick's the bad one.
Well, those guys will come back in when they come star on your guys' new podcast, Deadzone the Podcast.
Oh, yeah. By the way, you didn't hear about this?
Okay.
You and Rick are taking over the podcast. I didn't know if you
Okay.
knew about this.
Rick and I are taking over Deadzone?
Yeah.
As soon as we end this podcast, the 3 of us will get up and walk out, and then
You and Rick have to come and report on it.
just close it out.
You just close it out?
He thinks we're joking. That's his face is like, they're joking. We're not joking. Yeah. So there you go. And so it'll be good. So we're lying. Deadzone the Podcast. It's Jack and I are dying. The podcast lives on.
They're Brian and Rick.
We didn't mention that. We have a suicide pact.
Well, please don't, because that would be...
Here's the Kool-Aid.
That's right. Jack and I, we're just gonna, we'd be really sad if we get out of your car accident on the way home.
Please don't drive.
Actually, no, here.
Jack's like, just stop talking.
But,
we're like,
I go pretty dark.
I will say you guys have done an amazing job with the podcast so far. It's amazing. 100 episodes?
This is the 100th one.
That's awesome.
Really great at one-on-one.
You can restart. You can start it at 1 if you want, but you gotta keep going the numbers high.
It always looks more impressive when the numbers just keep going up.
You gotta get to 1,000.
Yeah. Well,
See, we did 100. You gotta go 10 times better. So you gotta go to 1,000.
Gotcha.
Then you can give it on to the next generation.
Cool. Well, we'll certainly would have you guys. You're more than welcome to come back and hang out.
I'll be long dead because it took us 7 years to get to 100. So if we get to 1,000, unless you do like a podcast a day, I'll be dust by the time.
Podcast a day. That's only like 3 years. We can do that. He can do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. In 3 years we'll be under 1,000.
Okay.
So thank you. You got to go back to Deadzone now, I think.
Yep, I got the last round. I have no idea who I'm playing against yet. But
what's your record right now? 2-1, you said?
Yep, 2-1 with 1 game left. So
you might have a good chance.
I have a chance.
We'll see. I don't know if anybody's 3-0 yet, but
yeah, it's been a close race, I think.
Well, thank you for being on.
All right.
And we'll be back to say goodbye and introduce the new guests or the new hosts, I should say.
It wasn't recorded.
How are you guys enjoying the Michigan Mantic Weekend so far?
Tell me when you can start filming. I get my good side.
There's a peanut gallery behind us.
Performing for people.
Yes. Jeff, how was the tournament?
Yeah, so far I've lost absolutely everything I played, but it's a good time.
Nice.
Yeah. I lost 2 games of Ultimate Dreadball last night. It was pretty good. And got kicked in the butt by a bunch of D8s this morning at Deadzone.
I can see why you hate D8s. It all makes sense now.
Yeah, D8s are the worst. D6 for what?
Don't worry, you're about to play against me today. I'll turn around for you.
I hope so. But
Next match, me and you, we got this.
Yeah,
Finally done this goddamn thing. We finally finished. It's time to say adieu. The podcast continues on. We'll make them do it. Like, they think they're joking. Rick was more serious. Brian thought we were joking. Like, we'll make them continue on. So you may see Deadzone the Podcast continue. Obviously not as good as when we did it.
It's true.
It's never as good the second round.
If you've got some rubles in your pocket, you want to,
We'll still be collecting the Patreon money, but they could do the show. As for Patreon, we haven't decided yet. Maybe we'll have a vote on Patreon. Either we'll just shut it down or just tell people to stop giving it. We'll use it as a chip jar instead. We're still doing live shows, so you can do that, but we'll see how it goes. We don't know yet. I feel if we're not doing the podcast, I feel like we should be taking money for it too. True. That's just me. But Jack likes the money, so.
I've never seen a dime. This kid here, Scrooge McDucking it all over the place.
It's true. I do just swim in the money.
He wades out of it, shakes a couple gold coins out of his trouser leg, and then.
Yeah. It's true. Jack doesn't deserve any of the money.
And I'm eating a pizza like Cole eats a fish in the corner.
That is true. But for the 100th episode, I think we should wrap it up. Team building exercise. The rats are coming through the walls. So we have to finish this quick. Team building exercise. Did we decide who was doing? What was this month? I can't remember.
Yes, we did.
It was here last month. What's this month?
Because
I don't know what that is.
In honor of Brian Novak.
We're not doing the reps.
I had decided, and I believe it's the play.
That's right. So we'll be doing that. That'll be on Family Gamer 777, and you can find us on Twitch. We'll all our social medias will let you know when we're live on Twitch again, and you can see Discord. Yeah, if you want to go to Discord. Really, it's just Beetle there. But if you want to go say hi to Beetle, he's our official Discord monkey.
Yes, Discord.
He posts things.
Beetle's a good guy.
Yes. Yep. And I would like to thank all the fans who listened to us for these 100th episodes. I'm sure most of you haven't listened to them all because I can't listen to them all. I can understand that. Our early ones were horrible.
I listened to them from when I started.
Well, because you're just a narcissist. You only listen to the ones you're on.
No, that's all.
Jack's a narcissist. He listens to them all.
I believe the only ones were gold.
I haven't listened to them. It might be fun to go back and listen to them. Maybe we'll do a live show where we just go listen to one of our old episodes and
react to old episodes. Let's react to the first one I was on.
Yeah, that'd be funny. That might be a good idea.
Like a commentary track.
Yeah.
And actually see the non-camaraderie.
Yeah, it would just be so awkward. I think at one point we asked you about your history, and I was like, I'm not telling you that.
I don't remember that.
You're like, I tell everybody that and I introduce. I think you were really rude to us, actually.
No. What? Come on. Never.
You weren't personable, I know that much. Fuck these guys.
Revisionist, he's gaslighting you right now.
We'll see, we'll have to do it next Twitch, it'll be live. And, yeah.
I'm always personal.
Anything you got to say, Jack?
It's been a slice.
It's been a slice of time. Pat, anything to say?
Sad face.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
And, yeah, Pat, I know Brian and Rick won't let you be on their podcast.
No. Because...
Well, you're their boss, so
it's true. They would.
And well, let everybody know, Pat's been our boss the whole time. Mantic's paid us for every single we've ever said.
What?
I mean, that's the truth.
That's not the truth.
Is that where all that Scrooge McDuck?
No, that's why we always are so positive about everything that Mantic does, and we never complain.
See, that's the benefit of not being.
You should never complain.
Well, that's the benefit of not being too closely tied to Mantic, because when I had complaints, I made them vocally.
And the best thing is, most of the time they get fixed because the rules committee just would steal our ideas. So that's great. You're hearing this is the truth now.
We're supposed to be going out on a high note.
Sorry.
Ralph's turning into a vendetta.
Now you see the real Rob.
It's time to spill tea, people.
Yeah, we better get out of here before I tell the real truth.
I imagine this like just a somber, we all get out, leave, some ambient noise, then the Sarah McLachlan music comes, then the montage of pictures.
Well, I really think that whoever's digging through this wall is going to finish this podcast before we do. So.
It's true. I feel like there's some evil's going to come bursting through that wall and kill us all.
What is on the other side of this wall?
I think they're renovating this whole thing, so.
It's crazy. I can't concentrate. We better just end this. It's been 100 episodes, people. To 100 more. And do listen to Twitch.
Yeah. And that's it. I'm free. So fuck you. Fuck you.
Whoa!
The truth is, we've never been friends. We just work together. You just slam the doors. Pat, would you like to be my friend?
I'll be your friend.
Oh.
Boy, he just walked out of me.
It's true.
And now he's smoking us off with the glass.
The contract is over.
Oh, and here come the vermin. Run!
Jack really did leave.
Thank you for listening to the Deadzone Podcast. I have been your announcer, William Randolph Wintergreen. Visit the website deadzonegame.podbean.com. Email your hosts at deadzonepodcast@gmail.com. On Twitter, you can follow the show at Deadzone Podcast. The Deadzone Podcast is a production of Vinland Old Time Radio Productions.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
And we're from Countercharge. Yeah, Countercharge. Oh, Kings of War. But you know, when we need to talk about Deadzone, we flip around the podcast dial, and for some reason we keep coming back to Deadzone the Podcast with Rob and Jake.
Hello, Bob and Jake.
Hey, this is Patrick, North American Community Manager for Mantic Games, and you are listening to Deadzone the Podcast.
This is Rob P. from Countercharge, and you're listening to Deadzone the Podcast. This is Rob
That was terrible.
No.
That was terrible.
All right, hang on. That was the vanilla one. I'm going to do the exciting ones now.
Hello, this is Martin. Fashion, t-shirts, books.
Deadzone
the Podcast. Hey, this is Mark Zielinski from the Countercharge Podcast, and you're listening to Rob and Jack on Deadzone the Podcast. Fantastic.
Hi, this is Pat, North American Community Manager for Mantic Games, and you're listening to Deadzone the Podcast.
This is Rob up from Countercharge, and you're listening to Bob and Jake from Deadzone the Podcast.
Hi, this is Ronnie. Get on down and listen to the Deadzone Podcast. It's amazing.
Hey, this is Mark Zielinski from the Countercharge Podcast. You're listening to the Deadzone Podcast. Or no, it's not the Deadzone Podcast. The Deadzone the Podcast.
Hey, this is Community Pat, and you're listening to Deadzone the Podcast.
This is Rob Duff from Countercharge, and you're listening to the only other... There is no other Deadzone podcast, are there?
No, but I like where you're going. You could say the only other Mantic-based podcast that matters, the only other... No, let's just go with that.
Yeah.
Run with that.
Welcome back to Coaching Friends. Hey, I'm joined with Roberto and Jake.
This is Mark Zielinski, and you're listening to Deadzone the Podcast.
Hey, this is Community Pat, and you are listening to Rob and Jack from Deadzone the Podcast.
This is Rob up from Countercharge, and you're listening to the only other podcast that covers Mantic Games, Deadzone the Podcast. One more, Mark.
True or not, but okay. Hey, this is Mark Zielinski from Countercharge, and you're listening to the Deadzone Podcast.
Instead of Deadzone Pod, yeah.
Yeah, Deadzone the Podcast.
Is that what it is? I thought it's Deadzone. Is it Deadzone the Podcast? No, it's... I don't know. Yeah.
Perfect,
Mark. Mark, that's fantastic.
That's fantastic. No, it's super cool.
Super cool. This is Rob up from Countercharge, and when I need my Dead Zone fix, there's only one podcast I turn to, and that's Deadzone the Podcast.
Hey guys, this is Mel the Train Tune, and I've got to say, Deadzone the Podcast is A1 awesome. If you're not watching it yet, or listening to it yet, get on it.
Hey, this is Jack from the Deadzone Podcast. Thank you for listening to the Deadzone Podcast with Jack from the Deadzone Podcast. So much Deadzone Podcast, it'll make you fall.